Hey there, witches. I am coming at you live from the full moon community spell tonight for blessings. Now, I've had to do a little strategizing with my, whatever it's called, with my technology in order to go live. Facebook's causing me issues. So if you can see my live, please go ahead and join me and let me know, because so far not sure if it's working. So if you can see my live, let me know and leave me a comment. But I want to go ahead and show you the spell. Oh, my niece is here. Hi, Amber. Happy birthday. I have to text you still. Do you want to say happy birthday to Amber?
Happy birthday, Amber.
Happy birthday, Amber. I will text you after this. It's been a long day. Hi, everybody. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Hi, Charlie. Charlie, that's like my new life thing that you just said to me. I'm super excited to hear that. I asked Audrey to play a singing bowl, but I'm going to ask her to wait for just a second. So here's our spell table tonight. This spell is for blessings. We have our cute little blessed signs on here. And as you can see, we've got like about 200 candles in the spell tonight. So there's a lot of blessed energy floating around the joint. I'm going to close the window actually. Usually I keep it open. So on our table, we have all these beautiful blessed crystals and magical items, and I will talk to you about them. I did a lot of sound work with tonight's spell because sound is our access point to that divine energy, right? You can't see it, can't touch it, but it's real. And it really is a shifter of your energy. So sound helps you get into a different vibrational frequency. And this spell is all about elevating your vibrational frequency to allow that blessed energy to come into your life. So I did a lot of sound work with tonight's spell. I have Audrey stand by with her awesome singing bowl. She's going to contribute that to the energy. I know, I was totally thinking of you when I was asking her to do it, Grace, because I know you love the singing bowl. Christina, that sounds fucking beautiful and perfect. I definitely also did my pretty glass pyramid there to elevate the sound frequency and channel in that divine energy. I have a really nice toned bell behind the altar candle there that I rang before I even did any spell work. But let's take a little tour of what we have happening. Here's one of our baby ghosties that is in the spell tonight. Here's another one. I'm obsessed with their little faces. I think they're the cutest. Look, they're so teeny tiny. I'm obsessed with them. I just have soot on my fingers from the petitions. Then we have our little amethyst bowls. This one's oiled. I don't know what's in that. Looks like cat hair. Cat hair is a blessing. So they're all oiled. All of my spells have oil involved. All of my crystals from the altar table have oil involved. So this is anointed with that blessed oil in the tiny little bowl. That little bowl is a perfect little thing to put your crystals in at the end of the day, to charge your favorite piece of jewelry in, because all the crystals that are on the table today are going to have the energy of the blessing spell. So they're going to retain that blessed energy and then donate it to your space whenever you need it or want it or whatever it is. Boo is right. Okay, so we have tiny little cute little ghosties. Now I want to talk about why I picked to put the ghosties in. For number one is because I wanted it to be a really cute little October Halloween kind of offering. God, look at his cute little face. These ghosties are so cute, babe. It's like ridiculous. Aren't they adorable? Holy shit. So I wanted it to be obviously in the October spell. Now I could have waited closer to Halloween, but when I channel from my guides, because this spell, typically I do one of two things. I either channel in what we're doing a spell about, or I talk to my guides, or actually really I usually do both. This time my guides are very clear with me. They said that we had to do a blessing spell. We all needed to be blessed with that positive divine energy. And I thought that it was such a perfect representation to have a little baby ghostie in the spell for blessings, because the ghosties represent the unseen spirits around us at all times. And we're scared. People tend to be scared of things like this. What if they provide you with blessings? What if they bring positive energy to you? What if we can ask the spiritual energy of our life, right, to enhance our blessings and to help us and to make things more positive and more lovely and more perfect and all the good things. And I wanted to remind you that you can do that. And having like a little blessed ghosty is going to bless the spiritual energy all around you at all times. Plus, it's cute as shit. How witchy is a little tiny ghosty?
Sold out of them.
Audrey's reminding me, though, that we are sold out of the ghosties. I'm not trying to sell them to you when I'm talking to you about them. I'm trying to tell you why I'm doing them. So that was my thought process behind the ghosties. I just think they're perfect for this kind of spell, even though it wouldn't naturally seem like that's what you would do with them. But for me, I want some blessed spirits around me, right? Exactly. Spirits do have so much to offer. Thank you for noticing the body glitter, Grace. I am obsessed with you. You're the best. Grace noticed my body glitter. I don't even think Audrey knows. Audrey hasn't seen me. Audrey hasn't seen me. Here's the little amethyst bowls. I think we maybe have like 2 or 3 of these left. But these are really nice. Some of them have more of a chevron vibe about themselves with the quartz kind of striations throughout. And some of them are more amethysty. They're all going to be intuitively channeled for you. Like I said, they're the perfect size to kind of like charge a couple things at a time, or to have like your favorite jewelry or your crystals that you keep in your bra. You can put them in that little bowl on your nightstand at night.
You can hold the ghostie in it.
I know she was like putting the ghosties in the little amethyst bowls, which I thought was adorable. I also have these really beautiful fluorites. These are already sold out. On the table, charging with that beautiful energy. Fluorite is a great conduit of emotional and spiritual energy. Fluorite really does take the shape of whatever energy is around it, just like water, just like spirit, just like air, just like all of that stuff. And so I like fluorite for this spell because it's going to take in that energy of blessings, and it's going to radiate that for you. Now, if you missed the nice fluorites and you still want a big piece of this spell, we have some really lovely but more expensive, gotta warn you, fluorite towers. I can't even tell how fucking stunning it is. On the table. It's oiled, so I don't want to drop it. Yeah, holy shit, look at that. Oh my god, do you see that? Do you guys see how that lights up? And it's fluorite. It's not even lab. It's fluorite. So we have a bunch of fluorite towers on the table. If you are sad you missed the other fluorites and you want a fluorite tower,
Look at this rainbow.
send us a message. Holy shit. Do you see that? Are you kidding me? Babe, we should have put that in our pockets. We should have like kept that. If you see one of these and you're interested, these will be more money than the 65 that the other fluorites are, but you can send me a message. Because I'm obsessed with them and I love them and want to squirrel them all away in my little squirrel house somewhere that no one can get them. But I will share them with you because I love you, and you will be blessed with the fluorite from the blessings spell. So yeah, we have like several stunning fluorite towers. We were going to sell them at a Crystal Live, but we thought they really needed to be in the energy of this spell, right? Like we were like earlier, like they have to go in the spell. So even if they don't get sold, I'll put them in a Crystal Live later, and they'll just have extra good vibes about themselves. But they're really, really freaking stunningly beautiful. What else was I going to tell you? So we did a lot of sound. Now I have my spelled candle here. It's in my angel wings candle holder. I typically reserve this candle holder for healing and like health and like kind of like processing trauma kind of work. But I wanted to put it in the blessing spell because that's the same energy, right? So if I'm calling forth the energy of healing or like getting centered and grounded or like recovering from something bad, that's me calling upon the divinity. That's me asking for divine intervention. That's me asking to have a different perspective. And if I can have a different perspective, that is some type of miracle because it helps me see my world and understand my world in a little bit of a different way. And that's the same energy as being blessed. So that's why it's there. Amber, send us a message, my darling. I have the selenite holder here holding on to this like beautifully carved candle for gratitude and divine intervention. And then, of course, I always have my pyrite quartz baby, my selenite tower. I have this weird looking little amethyst. I should have put googly eyes on this amethyst because he already looks like his mouth is open. He needs 2 googly eyes, like right here. And then he'd look like one of those like yappy things from the Muppets, you know? other Amber. Hi, Amber. I love you too. I have my pretty green fluorite tower that Audrey gifted to me. We have Sally here. We have my pretty Soulmates quartz. The reason I have a huge variety of crystals on the table tonight is because we don't restrict our blessings. So we're going to put a variety of crystals that do a variety of things because there is a blessing to be had in all the energy that a crystal can offer. It's not like there's any crystals that don't offer good energy. So we're not restricting it. I didn't tell the oil or the candles or the spell work or my incantations what kind of blessing I wanted. I said, bless each name. And I went around like I promised, like I told you all I would, and I blessed each candle personally myself, as well as allowing the divine energy of all that is to channel through me and bless each candle as well. So all the candles have been blessed by me personally, and all the candles have been blessed by the energy of the divinity, okay? Did you want to still play the singing bowl?
Yeah, I can do that.
Tell me if there's any questions. I'm going to try to catch up while Audrey does her pretty singing bowl. The huge one is selenite, yeah. So this is my like selenite log, basically. I'm obsessed with this and I love it so much. So Audrey's going to play a singing bowl to the spell. You can just listen and take in the energy. I mean, right? Like, what is that? Audrey's made of magic, so that's why she's an integral part of the spell work. She's like the most magical person, so it's super exciting whenever she does that. I love when she plays the singing bowls for us. Like I said, sound's gonna add a certain kind of frequency. So like when I teach my classes and I'm talking about how to do spell work effectively, I teach about using the power of sound, because sound waves go out in an invisible way, but they affect the atmosphere around them. In a real way, sound waves are tangible, right? They're measurable. And so because of that, they're affecting the tangible reality around them. And so if you're playing something at a certain frequency, it elevates the energy of that frequency. And so it's going to elevate all of the candles who are also energy right now, because flames are energy, okay? Fire is energy. So all of those sound waves went across the spell work and elevated it to match that same energetic vibration. I did a lot of music before I came live. I did a lot of whispering, kind of talking to the spells. I always do that. And like I said, I use the glass pyramid and I use the bell. So we have a lot of sound contributing to the blessing spell tonight. That's on purpose. So whenever you're doing your own spell, try to figure out like what's going to be an energetic shifter that aligns with where I'm going with the spell. And if you also want some kind of like on the spot spell for your life, it's a mini kind of spell, put on music that has the energy of what you want to feel like instead of what you currently feel like. Audrey used to get on my case because when I was upset, I would play like a bunch of sad music and she would be like, Jesus Christ, it's just getting worse. And what she had me do was listen to things that were more uplifting or more the vibe that I wanted to feel. And that's smart and that works really well. So think about what kind of energy you want to get yourself into and then use sound to help you with that.
Make a wish.
Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Perfect timing. I'd love to say I did that on purpose. Everyone make a wish. And then at the end of your wish, I want you to say please and thank you. Because you're just going to say, please give it to me. Thank you. I've received it. It kind of helps you remove doubt and it reminds you to offer gratitude. Okay, so with your 11:11s, please do please and thank you. Music is a whole spell on its own. I totally agree. Julie, unfortunately, I didn't get them online. I got them at a real store, so I don't know where they are. Let me see what I'm missing. Audrey is amazing. Okay, let me see. A key necklace. Vanessa, I have them there. These are enchanted keys. This one's Audrey's, actually. I stole it from her. These are, did you even know I knew where this was? Or did you think it was missing?
No, I knew it was on your tray earlier.
It was in my mirror jewelry box. Anyway, so these are my enchanted keys. They are enchanted to remove blockages and open pathways and do all the good things. And I like to wear them sometimes, especially for a blessing spell, right? So that's partially why I put it on. That's the other thing. Think about, like, how are you adorning yourself? Do you match how you want your life to feel? Just like little things like that are all tiny little ways to bring magic into your life on a regular basis without actually having to like cast a full ass spell. Listen to a song, wear something that's enchanted, or wear something that's kind of just like aligned. I got this necklace from the amazing Jenna Bate. You should go look at her website. So try to like tell yourself, like, what do I want to call forth? And am I matching that on all energetic levels, all forms of it? It's all energy, and energy and spell work are the same thing. It's just intentionally working with it, okay? Christy, I have no idea if I saw the message that you sent me, if you're talking to me. Yes, everyone can get a key on a cord. They don't all have the number 8. Me and Audrey go to antique stores and we hand choose these keys ourselves, and I base it off of the energy that they're carrying, and then I clean them. But they're all antiques, and they're all authentic skeleton keys. They're not all going to have the same top. Most of them come with a sari silk, but I can do cords if someone would prefer a cord. But I enchant them, so they are enchanted skeleton keys that you can wear or keep in your car or do whatever. They work on all levels. I have one client who bought 2, and she keeps one in her car. We have one in every car. We have 2 cars. We have a key in each of our cars, and it does help with the traffic. I swear to God, it does help with the traffic because it removes blockages and opens pathways. And that's why my one client gets one in her car and one that she wears. Yeah, the rear view mirror, exactly. Tell me what other questions you might have. So a lot of these candles are already out, which is pretty fucking amazing considering. I mean, I find that pretty wild, to be honest with you. They're mostly all out already. So whenever I tend, and those of you who've been watching my community spells for a minute, you'll know, whenever I tend to channel or have my guides really push me into something, those spells tend to burn a little bit faster than the ones that I kind of time with the astrology and like have strategy around. It doesn't mean that any are worse or better, but the ones that burn faster, it's kind of because like, oh, those are kind of really necessary right now. Now, what I find really interesting is all the candles burned out. Except look at this one little fighter champion we've got going on here. This one is just taking its own time. I am so curious. I want to know whose it is so badly. You can kind of see the writing on it. But my vision is in fact great because I'm almost 40. So I can't see exactly whose candle that is. But of all the candles, we've got kind of one little mini champ over there taking its good old time. Now these candles will take a couple hours to burn. I won't be leaving them unattended. Community spell nights are late nights for me, and that's okay. I'm a night person. But the rest of them will kind of like put themselves out rather shortly. Was there a reason there were more clear trays for the candles? Oh, God, Katie's smart. So, yeah, I purposely used my crystal trays today. And by crystal, I don't mean like crystals like rocks. I mean like the carved kind of glass crystal. I use these on purpose because they align with the energy of blessings more than the metal ones. So I often use the metal ones because they're reflective surfaces, and I have them all enchanted to amplify the magic of whatever's doing, like reflect it in an amplified way. But these crystal and glass trays today are more in alignment with that divine angelic kind of energy that I'm calling forth. It's clear, it's beautiful, it's got a real majestic quality to it. So that's why I switched to these tonight on purpose, because I just think they really align with that blessed energy a little bit more. But good noticing. Shelly, my birthday is October 27th. It is soon. Can you close out with an intuitive message from your guides, please? Yes, I can try to do that. Give me a second, though. I want to make sure I'm catching all the things. Oh, yeah, the email does go out a few days before. Oh, okay. Christy's that's reminding me. So over here, you'll see that I have my mirror and my wall. So this wall is a quartz wall. It is actual quartz that has been put on the wall, and I've charged it to contribute its energy to all the spell work that happens in this room. The mirror here, I've charged to reflect and amplify whatever spell work is on the table. And so I have my mirror set to only do things in a nice way and only do what I tell them to, and we have a nice little relationship. And the quartz in the wall does what all quartz does, right? It just like amplifies and adds to the energy. So I told the quartz wall tonight what the spell is about. It's like I said last time, it's just a touch activation. I have it set to do that. And then I asked it to amplify the blessings in the room tonight, okay? Touch, yeah, exactly. And Shelly's birthday's tomorrow, and my niece Amber was on the live, and her birthday is today, and it's super, super exciting. So happy birthday to all the birthday people. There was someone else in the spell whose birthday was October 9th. I think at least one people, Melissa Rotella, your husband's birthday, I think, and somebody else's birthday, I think, was today as well. So that was super exciting. Yeah, I did do the smirk. Y'all are right. Grace cracks me up so freaking much. Thank you. Happy birthday to Amber. Happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday coming up. This is a good spell for you to do. Make sure you're not connected to a Bluetooth speaker. Oh, the sound? Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm just glad that it's like working. Because like my for some reason, Facebook isn't letting me post in the big group, so I had to life hack my way into making this live even happen. And when I say I had to do that, I really mean Audrey had to do that, because she's way better at technology than me, and she's super, super helpful. Yeah, the angel wings are here because it's a blessing spell, and I'm evoking all that angelic angel energy. I played a song called Calling All Angels when I was setting up the spell. It's by like Jane Sudbury or something. If you're familiar with the show 6 Feet Under, they did sing that song on that show. It's a super beautiful song. It's really good for moments of challenges or when you're having a hard time. So like I just thought that would be a nice energy to add to the spell work tonight. Audrey for the win for real. And she's not in the room, but she always watches the lives again later, so she'll hear us all telling her how freaking awesome she is. All right, let's see what my guides have to say. And while we're doing that, let's take a little tour of my boobs, apparently. And let's take a little tour of all the ghosties. The green tower is made out of fluorite. It's green fluorite. So this was a gift from Audrey to me recently. It's so magical. It's got a lot of rainbow babies inside of it. And yeah, I like that all over the reactions. Didn't mean to film my boobs, but you know, they are very present, so it's hard not to. And then I have the rose quartz flame. If you can get your hands on a crystal flame, I feel like crystal flames are super underrated. They're like burning torch of that energy that you get to keep. So try to think of it like that if you find one. I find them very exciting. My guides say to remind yourselves that you are the masters of your own world. They say, and this message comes through a lot, but it's really important. They say that the way that you change the big world is by changing your small worlds first, okay? If you're trying to create an external change, that change has to be internal within you first, regardless of who around you gets it. Because a lot of us depend on other people to validate the work that we're doing and to make it make sense for us. If we're not getting the feedback we want, for example, we will stop or give up. But the thing is, if your outer world matched where you were going already, you wouldn't be going there. Okay, you would already be there. So if the people around you aren't understanding you, that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means that you just got to keep on going until the people around you start to shift. Whether those individuals start to get you more or whether new people come into your space. But the way you change your external world is you shift your inner world first. And the way we change the big giant outer world is we change all of our small little worlds first. We have to show up how we want things to be and just detach from the outcome, because slowly that makes a huge difference, and that's how things shift around. So they're all really saying to me tonight, like, don't lose faith. I think that right now a lot of us are going through it. I know I am going through it. I know she is going through it. I know many of you are going through it. And so I just persistently keep getting told, don't lose faith, don't give up. And this moon is in Aries. So the energy of this moon tonight is dredging up a lot of like old trauma or like inner child work and like hard things. So I guess that's why their message right now is like, do not give up and just keep going and do not lose faith, because everything's a cycle, right? The hard times do come to an end. So we have to kind of hold on and get through it and try to really be as connected as we can to each other and to our truest selves. So there's my message from my guides. I hope that that was helpful. I like when Vanessa makes requests because I just love and adore Vanessa in general, but I love and adore all of you. Don't give up and don't lose faith, and try to remind yourself that you're worthy of having people in your life who are kind to you and who understand you and who aren't going to make you feel any type of way. Isn't she the best? Look at her perfect face. Do you have anything that you want to say?
No.
No.
Nope.
Well, we love you all so super much. And I hope that you have a very blessed full moon.
Yes.
And I hope that you absorb all that magical, good, juicy, blessing energy, and that you remember who you are and have just a really beautiful rest of your night and beautiful week this week. Thank you guys for participating. Oh, Katie said your smile was just enough. That's all you need to say. Audrey's so cute over there. Okay. We love you guys, and we are showering you in blessings and love, and we hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Happy full moon. Bye.
Bye.